All right, now we are going to see about the pinboard. So pinboard, it's a really powerful one, and I have a lot of things going on here in this project, so let me show you an example. Pinboards, to open it, you can simply press Shift B. Here it is, it's a window at the corner of your screen, and you can think this as your favorites window. Everything that you like, that you want to access quickly, and you don't want to be expanding folders and searching things, and it's something that it's really common for you to use. It's really important. You can mark this to send this to the pinboard. For example, I am working with inputs, and now I want to I have to change a few things here. I want to open and change or add new actions, no matter what. So input system_actions, it's a file that is really frequent or useful to me to access all the time and open this file. So what I can do is to highlight this object, backtick here, or you can simply press Shift P. It's the same thing because we are focusing the project window. We have pins and we have the pin selection, right? Or you can simply Control backtick, pin, and you can pin selection. Now what happened is my input systems_actions, this input actions here, it's pinned. Now I can close this and keep doing all my stuff. And now if I want to go back to this file, I can simply Shift B again. Here it is, save it. So we're basically saving our context and we can load it basically. And now if I want to open, I can simply press enter. Now I open this and I can modify. But if I want to focus it in the hierarchy, actually the project, I can press space, and here we have the context back. Basically, this is the pinboard. I'll give you just another example so you can see some kind of real scenario. Imagine that I'm working in this game and we are about to develop a new event for Valentine's Day, and all I have is the shader that the tech artist sent me. So we have this cool Mark effect. So Mark is the guy that the tech artist that gave me this effect. And now I want to create this Valentine's Day, but we have some naming conventions going on in the project and a folder structure, and I want to use a reference. So I know that we have on these old seasons and they are all using the correct naming conventions and folder structure. So what I can do here is simply, instead of going back and forth, so here, imagine that I have this Easter. I know that Easter is correct. I can simply, instead of basically create a script and go back here, take a look. Okay, I need an images folder, a script. What I can do is simply pin this folder. I can pin context, and now if I press Shift P, I have here the Easter folder, and I can open all using our arrow keys. And I have 3 folders, subfolders here. And what I can do is also pin the subfolder. So I want to know what is inside the shaders script. So pin folder. I want also to pin the scripts folder or images folder. So pin folder, and finally pin folder. And now if I press Shift V, I focus back here and I have all the information that I need with all the correct naming conventions. So if I can go back here in my project, and now I can create all the folders correctly. So I can create a folder here for scripts, and I know that I also need a folder for images. I am looking down here, and another one for shaders. So shaders, right? And now I can move my shaders right here, and I can now create my new script. And I know that usually events we have those 2 scripts, so I can create event. Instead of Easter, I can use my Valentine's Day and addressable resolver, and so this is basically it. Now I can, instead of going back and forth, I have this pinboard always available. And this is the pinboard, really good one feature. There's a lot of things to improve here, I know, but it's already very useful, and I am still developing it. I found a small book during the recording. So basically, if I create this script right here, the project will recompile and we will lose the context here. So what I can do is simply press ESC here and Shift B, and we got it all back. So it's kind of refreshing problem. I work on it, but basically it's working correctly, and you have all what you need to make this useful to your workflow. So this is it. This is the pinboard inside Phantom Navigator.